Hello, welcome to this video. It's Malcolm here from Sporting Bots. First of all, the disclaimers. This is for information only. Our results may not be the same as your results. This is just to show you what we've got from the bot so far and the spreadsheet that we'll be giving away with the betting speed evolution bonus, which includes this spreadsheet, the Grey Horse Bot Lite, or GHBlite as it's known, and a video which hopefully will be a bit better quality than this one about the three together and how I see them working together and getting the best from all three products, which I'm going to shoot. I've started to shoot, but I'm going to be shooting over the next couple of days. Disclaimer is that obviously, you know, I'm not asking you to bet or anything like that. I'm just showing you the results from our spreadsheet and the bonuses that you're going to get, or this bonus in particular. Okay, so this is a spreadsheet. There's 3 sheets. These other 3 sheets are just there because they're there. This is the results straight from the bot, the GHB that we're testing with. These are stakes at 10 pence on the backs and a £1 liability on the lays. As you can see, our bot is showing a profit of about 66 points that way over the time span, and that includes or that is after commission. So basically that's how our bot works, but we wanted to give you more than that, so we've split the spreadsheets, or we've split the lays and backs up. So let's have a look at the backs first of all. If we look at this one, I'll show you exactly what we've done, which is we've taken every price between 1 and 999 on the backs, so we can get an overall view of what the actual bot is doing, or what the profit is if we bet on everything. That also allows us obviously to look at different ranges, unlike people who test just on the price ranges that are given as an example. We actually do the whole lot so that we can, you know, get a good idea of what's going on, and this is what makes our spreadsheets interesting, because it allows you to analyze the data. So in this case, 1 to 999, there has been no profit. It went up slightly, but mainly it's been down below the start bank, which in this case was £100. Of course, you will be able to change the start bank to whatever you have, and you'll see how it looks with different size start banks and stuff like that. But let's just go back to the 100 because it's a little bit more clearer. Okay, so Michael recommends under 10, which is probably around 11 on Betfair, so we'll go like that, or maybe it's 10 on Betfair. I can't remember exactly, but it's somewhere around there. As you can see, 10 to 11, there is still profit. There is a bit of profit there, not a lot, but there is a bit. We know from experience that really, if you back in horses under 2, you don't generally make a lot of money, if anything. So if we took that up to 2, you can see the profit rises slightly as well. At the moment, I'll be quite blunt, or I'll be quite upfront. Blunt, I don't know where I got that from, but the price range at the moment is showing best at about 2 to 8. Okay, that's given us the most profit. I think over time, don't forget, we've just been collecting the information from the 22nd of the 8th. We haven't even got a month's worth of information at the moment, but as you can see, the price range is probably going to go around the 10 or 11 that Michael is suggesting. Of course, on Betfair, it's very difficult on backs to keep to that price range, because Betfair will match above whatever the maximum is you put into the market. It's just the way it works. It couldn't work if it couldn't give you a better price. So, you know, if you put your bot to bet maximum of 10, you will get matched at 10.5 sometimes, that sort of thing. So expect that. That's why whenever I look at the top range, I always sort of play around with both, just to see what the outcome is, because you may feel that you obviously don't want to get matched at 12, so you'd probably stick to the 10, and you know that even if you got matched at 10.5, sometimes you still get some profit, but they obviously won't go below 2, because that would be giving you less than you asked for. To me, the lays are a little bit more exciting. Again, I'll put this up to 999. In fact, I don't have to go that far. We haven't had many. I think the maximum selections price we've had is around the 50 mark. And if I put that in at 50, you'll see the price, the profit doesn't change. So it's got to be somewhere around there. Again, there. Oh, actually, I'm going to go back to the backs very quickly because I just want to show you. We've also done bank to percent or stake to percent of bank, and it's actually not as profitable at the moment as a fixed stake. So that represents 1% of your bank all the way down. I mean, if you was to take 2%, then it's even worse. And sometimes these things are quite interesting because playing around with the actual percentage can give you a better or less profit. Not because you're using more of your stake, it's just the way it works when you get losers. When you're losing a lot, percentage of bank doesn't tend to work very well. But when you are winning a lot, it works a lot better, obviously. But when you're losing, it doesn't do too well. Anyway, I want to go back to the lays. So yeah, we're showing about 14 points profit at 1 to 50. Not that great, but it is profit. If we go over to liability, that's actually quite a bit more interesting because take off your £100 bank, start bank, we actually made £152 pound profit using liability. So there's a lot more money at the moment in that, and that's basically because actually I better redo that slightly, because obviously if we're using £1 a £1 stake or 1 point stake and we do to 50, then our liability should be 50 as well, because we're prepared to do that. I mean, we wouldn't, but as you can see, profit is a lot higher, and that's basically because our stakes are higher. Whenever the stakes are low, the odds are low or lowish, we're staking a lot more than the one that we would be on that. We're staking 4 or 9 or 10, but we're still prepared to lose 50 as we are in this case, except our stakes are obviously a lot higher. So that's making the profit a lot better, especially when you get days like that where the lay is 1.62, whereas we'd still only make the 95 parts of a point profit. In here we actually made 76 points profit, so that's why that actually works a lot better. Let me just show you quickly how that works with a calculator. So let's take this one where we got 1.62. Our maximum liability is 50, okay, so that's what we're prepared to lose. So we divide it by the odds. Now the odds were 1.62, but obviously we have to take 1 off that, so it becomes 0.62. So we divide 50 by 0.62, and that gives us our stake of £80.64. Okay, that's what we would have staked on that runner. But if we lost, we'd have still only lost 50. But what we gained, take off the commission, and you're ended up with £76.61. And that's why this side seems to be working so well at the moment, because when we get these low prices, okay, when we get the higher prices, it's not such a big amount of money, but when we get the lower prices, it makes an awful lot of difference. And it works well, again, as long as you're not getting a lot of losers, and at the moment we're not getting a lot of losers, so our profit is showing really good. So I'll quickly go over. I know that generally the best price at the moment is about 25. That gives us the most profit, which is about 34 points, and so 25, we change that to 25 as well, it's actually £174 profit, which is a lot more than that. So basically that's how it works. That's the spreadsheet. This is the first generation. The second generation I hope is going to be a lot better. We will give that out as soon as it's available to the people who went with our bonus. Obviously it's not just a spreadsheet. The bonus includes GHBlite, which is a really good bot, and it's been around for a long time, and it works really well, and you can keep it running. A lot of people use it. And I'm in the process of doing a second video which will combine the three and show you how they all work together, what I think is the best way of setting it up, and getting the best from not only the betting speed evolution software, selections, the Grails bot, and the spreadsheet, which is going to be about an hour long, maybe a bit longer, maybe a slightly short, but somewhere around that, which I think will be really, really useful. And I'm really enjoying doing it and looking forward to making it a good video. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope that gives you some information you need. The betting speed evolution I know is selling out really quickly. Michael sent an email out this morning saying there's not many left. So if you really want to do it or get your hands on it, then I'd shoot over there and get it now. Sorry about the video. It's on the fly as always. This is my second shoot actually. The first shot was absolutely terrible. And I haven't really got time to edit this morning, so I'm just doing it on the fly and putting it together and sending it out. Thank you very much, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye bye.